Okay, now that I've been meditating for a long while, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm getting really crackly up top. I'm getting really hot. Even though it's cold out here, I'm having to shed the layers. I'm gonna have to take this shirt off. I'm just getting way too hot, much hotter than my surroundings. So now I'm in a good place where the energy is flowing through. Hands are super electrostaticy. My face feels like there's pins and needles in them. Like I'm used to it in my face, but my hands are getting some new charges that are going beyond the normal tingly, fluttery sensation. It's starting to feel like it's tearing the skin because it's like it's really like intense. But it's just little, tiny little things. They're not really. It's like wow, like just that little thing there, that tiny little was enough to. Like it's like wow, super concentrated electromagnetics. So what I'm doing right here is I'm letting my shoes get exposed to the sun because what that's doing is it's dumping down electromagnetics everywhere. So if you have that exposed to the sun, it's got magnets on the bottom and it's literally pulling it into the wood. And the wood is a porous organic element. It's just going to absorb it more. Of course, I pour turpentine into it, let my feet soak into it. I put my hands in gloves. I do everything I can because see, the thing is that people need to realize is that this system is designed to trap Gokus in a way. See what I mean? So everything that you're doing should be aiming you towards the goal. Like if you're walking a dog, you should be grounding yourself. Even if you have regular shoes on, you should still be grounding yourself. You shouldn't be walking around breaking the connection with the mother, wearing rubber soles and not creating any electromagnetics. Like literally, that rubber sole is a huge clue as to what we need to do. Just that example right there, that whole stay off the grass and all of this stuff. Now, the rubber soles is the big culprit. That's really what you want to stay away from. When you walk on the concrete, you'll still pull electromagnetics just out of the silica that's in the concrete. So you don't really, you don't have to stand in the soil, but you can. But I get a lot from when there's a heat convection on that and it gets super hot, then you can pull all that heat into your feet and up into your body. Another thing, keep your hair moist. I notice that whenever my hair is moist, if I go into a crowded area, I immediately start absorbing all of their energy. I mean, I'm not going to hurt anybody doing that. I'm just saying, like, if you want to max out your chi, whoever the strongest in the room is, that's the nature of it. It feeds and it goes and pulls itself to whoever is the strongest in the room. I read about that as soon as it happened to me, dude. I was shit faced too. I was shit faced. And this was, I think a year and a half ago. And I was walking around in a bar and I was just like, yeah, I hate that moon. It's pulling it out of my arms. And then as soon as I get in there, everybody starts making me like, and you could feel it. And then I'm absorbing it through my hair into my body. I didn't even have any grounding shoes on. I was wearing something else. But you understand is that if I had grounding shoes on, then it would have been a whole nother animal. You might even have seen people say, man, I'm getting a little dizzy near you. I need to get away from you. Hold up. Who is this guy over here? I don't feel right sitting next to this guy because then at that point I would be super sloppy faced, staggering over like, oh my God, it's too much energy. Look at these doodles in here. It's just everywhere. Like I'm seeing nothing but just a barrage of conscious signatures. And that's what you want to do. You're stepping into the cool world. You're breaking into the other side. So the coolest thing about this situation right now is now that I'm taking these shoes off, I'm pulling a significant amount of more electromagnetics because I did not break my my connection with the creator for however it's been for so long since I started wearing grounding shoes. So it doesn't fluctuate. It stays with me. And then once I get to a peak of today's regimen and exercises, I will put these motherfuckers back on again to only skyrocket to another level, adding an additional flux of whether you want to take a sliding scale from 800 to 500 added back to the natural pull I'm getting. So once you pull, like say, like if these are crutches, you pull the crutches off, you walk for a while, you put the crutches on, the crutches help you walk somewhere, you pull the crutches off, and then you're just like, wait, I can walk on my own in a way that is better because we're all like handicapped Gokus in here. We're like handicapped, dumbed down Gokus. So we need something to get us to the finish line faster. And hey, if Maker wants to just throw me a lightning bolt and send it straight through my dome right now and turn the Shazam on, I'm not gonna say, hey, you're a cheater, because look at what's going on. This shit just needs to end, right? So we need to just do whatever the fuck it is that we need to do to get there closer. And I don't care what anybody says. You just keep your grounds going, keep your connection. You're on the go a lot of the day and you don't have any opportunity. Hey, trees, what's up? Wow, the trees are so much more conscious. So much more and more and more. All right, so you're on the go. You can't break the grounds. You should always have the grounds on. The rubber soles are your downfall because the chi will fluctuate and go and dissipate, and you got to build it back up again. And you don't want to have to do that. You want to just climb the plateaus and keep moving forward. So, in short, that is why the chi shoes are so important, because everybody's handicapping here. So take a look again. It's literally grabbing magnetic earth out of the dirt and everything, and that's good. You know, I just let it cake up, and then I just have like a nice soft dirt to walk on that actually makes a direct contact with the ground. So what's happening is the wood is becoming more magnetic, and it's not going all the way through either. I'm not putting it all the way through. I just do it just enough to where it magnetizes the wood. I might even send those little magnet stacks you get, those neodymiums, those little thin ones. I might even run a few of those into the wood just to siphon a more electromagnetic response, because it's just going to start siphoning omnipresently, filling up the wood with these magnetic. You know, you want to kind of make it turn into like a piece of metal. I mean, can you imagine seeing a paper clip stick to the wood? It would be like, what? It goes against, everything that we were taught. What do you mean magnetic wood? So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to magnetize and condition the wood. I pour turpentine into it. I break it up. I don't let any varnishes stay on the surface that comes with it. Get that shit off, because you're going to absorb that. And one way or another, you're going to have to get rid of it and discard it. So happy gazing, happy grounding. I'm getting back to it so I can enjoy this wonderful build up here. And onward we go out of the fog, guys. Let's go, unicorns. Stay awake.